Good morning. My name is Ashley. I am the owner and creative mind behind Art by Ashley Parent. I am a Minnesota-based artist, and today is Monday, January 12th. 9 o'clock in the morning. I just got to the school that I'm student teaching at, and so we're going to go in. We're going to do my observation hours. Probably going to leave about noon, 1 o'clock. I had to park all the way in the back of the lot because there was no handicap parking available because somebody parked in the landing zone. That's the face of a guilty cat who just pooped all over the bathroom rug. Good morning. It is about 8 minutes till 9 o'clock, so it's 8:52 on Tuesday, January 13th. So yesterday I did my observation hours for student teaching, and I pretty much came home. I built a little bit and I painted a little bit of my army. In the previous vlog, maybe not the previous, but 2 vlogs ago, I talked about we were rebasing our army. So I actually recorded me doing some of that yesterday. I started building my Eldari army because my second army I decided was going to be Eldari, and we bought the Combat Patrol box. So I am a little over halfway through building the Dire Avengers in the Combat Patrol box. It ends up taking a lot more patience than I really have in a single day to be able to build them, because you have to let every piece fully dry. So what I end up doing when I start getting impatient is setting 10-minute timers per model, and that's what helps me out a little bit. I have been up since about 8:20 this morning, so a little over an hour. I have about half an hour until I need to leave to go to work today. Today is my first day in the classroom. The way she explained it is I am doing observations, I am training, I am asking questions. This week is all about absorbing and getting to know my coworker, like my lead teacher, my other assistant teachers in the area, as well as getting to know the kids. So that is today's kind of big thing, and this week's kind of big thing. I did just finish editing the vlog from January 1st, so from New Year until about that Saturday, which was I think I did from New Year to the 10th. I think that's what I did. And then the next vlog will actually be the market footage from January 3rd. I had a market on January 3rd, so that's what's coming before this vlog, but after the last vlog. I'm trying to have like maybe a week and a half worth of footage. Because honestly, like, I don't film that much during the day and all that, and I talk a lot to the vlog, and that's about all I do. I have not been in my art room to actually do art very much this year so far. We are doing Dino of the Month. If you are subscribed to my email list, you will get an email. Well, you will have already gotten an email from me on the 15th. And if you are subscribed to my email on February 1st, so before this vlog goes up, so a little bit after this vlog goes up, or before, I guess, you will get another email announcing the Dino of the Month. If you are paying attention to the vlogs, you may have seen the Dino of the Month already for February. So keep an eye on that. So this is a snack I made. These are everything but the bagel crackers from Trader Joe's, celery that I washed and just broke in half by hand, and some cotton candy grapes. It is Wednesday, January 14th. I have work today, but I was supposed to go in. I was actually supposed to already be there at 10, but the kiddo's lunch today has cream of mushroom in it, and I have a severe fungus allergy, so I'm hoping that I'll be fine going in later today, honestly. Let's hope. But my boss texted me at like 7 o'clock this morning. She's like, kids' lunch has cream of mushroom. Can you come in later, or are you going to be fine if you come in at 10? And I was like, no, I cannot come in while it's being served. And it's going to have to be thrown away and like tables wiped down and all that. So I'm not excited about that. And let's hope in the future we can handle that a different way. But I have to go in at 1:30 now instead of at 10. It's about 10:30 now. So what I am going to do now till about 11:15-ish maybe, is I'm going to edit the vlog from, it is the market footage from January 3rd, and my goal is to get all of this edited by Friday. I don't really want to have a backlog of market footage to edit, because low-key, I'm not sure if I actually like filming market footage or kind of what, so drop a comment down below. Let me know, do you like it when I show the footage from markets? Or do you want to see more of like the setup and teardown? Or do you want to see the customer interactions? What do you want? Because if y'all, my beautiful subscribers, don't actually like the market footage where I'm interacting with customers, then I'm not going to film it, because that's a minimum of like 4 to 5, sometimes even 8 hours worth of footage that I'm sifting through. Otherwise, hit like and subscribe, because we're trying to get more subscribers every day. We, last time I checked, are at 21 subscribers. So thank you everybody who has subscribed. Make sure to leave a like on the videos that you like. That tells me what kind of videos you like more, just so you know. And then if you've been noticing that shorts have been kind of popping up and they look like maybe older footage, it is because it is older footage. I went all the way back from the first vlog and am editing the vlogs into shorts, so you can get little snippets of the vlogs if you want, but the shorts are a little bit behind. I will post a short of what is currently happening. Like my first short was setting up at Moonstone. I edited that footage right after I filmed it, but I don't always have access to the internet, so I can't always upload it while I'm at the market. I am working on some homework right now. I'm printing out the Minnesota health standards for teaching health, because I specifically am doing, so our homework is to write a 5-lesson unit plan. So like the unit is like the overall topic, and each lesson is like a different subject within that topic. When we did this assignment last semester, it was a 10-lesson lesson plan. At least that's how the assignment was given. But she said 5 days is all she wants this time, but I built it as a 10-day lesson plan. So I decided that I was going to specifically look at mental health as my unit, specifically with elementary students. So first we had to do our scope and sequence. So the scope is like any and everything that can be taught under that umbrella of what your topic is. And then I did some research about like different topics, different like curriculums and stuff. So I put those links in there. And then our second step was to look at what is the legislation saying we need to teach. So I looked at that and I put in like tons of links, tons of things. Then I broke it down into a sequence over 10 days. So lesson 1 is like, what is well-being? So what is like the mind and body? How are they connected? What are feelings? Can we name our feelings? So just really talking about what are feelings on the first day. And then the second lesson is we're going to name those feelings. I only had to write the first 5 lessons, like as the whole lesson plan like thing. So my next step is I'm taking my sequence of 10 days and I'm only going to do it, I think, with the first 5 days, because that's really all she's asking for, is to figure out which benchmarks and which standards, align with it. Obviously, within every lesson, you are not teaching every single standard, and that's just not reasonable. If she wants more, I'll figure it out later. Good morning. It is now Thursday, January 15th. I kind of checked in the morning yesterday and then didn't check in whatsoever after that. Pretty much, I got to work about 1:30 yesterday, a little bit beforehand really, and thankfully I didn't have any reaction to the mushrooms that were cooked earlier that day. It was like cream of mushroom soup that was like heated up and put in something, and then lo and behold, I get out of bed at like 8 o'clock this morning, 8:20, and I have another text from my boss being like, there's mushrooms again, can you come in after lunch? Like about 1:30, and I was like, I guess, like it's kind of hurting my hours. So I'm working on editing. I worked for a little over an hour on some homework. I think I was explaining it yesterday, but my homework that I'm working on right now is my health unit plan. I decided the unit I'm going to focus on is going to be mental health, and then I switched the grade I was focusing on from kindergarten to 5th grade because my professor told us that our license is only from 5th grade to 12th grade. And one of the assignments that is due by Sunday this week, so in like 3 or 4 days, is our video reflections. And she wants us to she wanted us to look over the lesson template that she gave us and kind of just be like, this is what I understand of it. But I already kind of started working on it, so I just talked about what I had. I was like, this is what I have so far. Here's where I think I'm going. I don't fully know. Because we are talking about mental health at 5th grade, I want to try to incorporate music and movement somehow, like in every day's lesson. But I do want to incorporate music into my health class. It was something I really wanted to incorporate really early on, but I just felt too nervous, too much like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really have a handle on it all, so that was that. But while I edit, I'm still editing the footage from January 3rd,